In this video, I will explain about checkbox, then radio button. Checkbox and radio buttons are components, so I will explain about these components. Actually, there is a single class for checkbox that is also used for radio button. Then, this checkbox or radio button generates item event. So I will explain about item event. And for handling item event, we need item listener. So we will look at this item listener also. So I will explain all these things through an application. So I will develop an application. So how our application should work, how it should look like, I'll explain here. See, this is a frame. Inside a frame, there are 3 checkboxes. And this is a label. In this label, the text is nothing is selected. So it is showing nothing is selected. Then once you select any of this checkbox, let us say Java, then it should show Java here. And if you select Python, then it should show Java as well as Python. Both are selected. And if you deselect Java, then it should show only Python. So it should show these labels whichever are selected. So this type of thing we find mostly in applications, like you want to save the password, or usually in the form submission, I agree or I don't agree, like that. For this type of things, checkboxes are given. So this is a common component. So if it is selected, the name should be shown here. Okay. Just like here, you can see that Java and C# both are selected. So it is showing both these things inside a label. This is a single label. Inside single label, it has to show both. And if nothing is selected, then it should show nothing is selected. So once we develop this application for checkboxes, we can easily convert it into a radio button. So the difference between checkbox and radio button is, in radio button, we can select any one, right? We cannot select all of them. If I select Python, then this Java gets deselected. Okay. So at a time, only one can be selected, and that label should be shown here. So we will learn how to convert this into a radio button. Okay, first I will show you checkbox application, then we will see a radio button. The next thing, for developing this application, what are the things I require? See, I need a frame. This is the frame, right? And inside a frame, I need components. First one is label, this one is label, and these 3 are checkboxes. So I should take 3 of components of checkboxes. All should be added to a frame. Initially, this label should be showing nothing is selected. Then, whenever we check any of these checkbox, when we select it, item event is generated. So we should handle item event. So it means we should implement item listener. And inside item listener, we will find out which checkbox is selected. Based on that, we will display the text. If Java is selected, we will show Java. And also we will check if Python is selected. Then we show Java, then concatenated with that, Python will show. So whichever we selected, we will concatenate all these things. Suppose this is not selected, this is not concatenated. So that's how we will prepare some string and we will set that string here. So that's all. I have explained you the working as well as I have shown you how we are going to do it. So let us write on the code and complete the application. I have an NetBeans application ready. So first of all, I will import java.awt. all the classes from that one. Then also I need event package. So java.awt.event. I will import this one also. So 2 packages are imported. Now, as we have done in the previous application, I have explained about a frame class and everything. So if you are new to this one, so I suggest you go back and watch previous few videos so you'll understand how frame application is developed. I will write a class for frame, so I will call it as my frame, right? Then this class should extend from frame, and inside this class I need few components. So first of all, label, I will take it as L. So I'm using simple references L, A, B, C, like this. Okay, you can take a descriptive name for a reference also, right? So I'm taking short letter, that is just single letter, label. Then I need checkbox. So checkboxes, I need 3 checkboxes, C1, C2, C. That is enough. 3 things I have taken. Now I should make a constructor for my frame. Inside this, my frame constructor, I should call superclass constructor and set the title checkbox demo. I will call it as checkbox demo. So this is the title. Super will call the constructor of a superclass, that is frame, and it will set the title to super. Now I will create components. Label I will create. Now already I told you that if a label is having just a single space, then it will create a small size label. So I will give a bigger size text. This is empty text only. So depending on that size, it will create a label. So this is the lengthy text. So it will create a bigger size label. So label is created. Then next is checkbox. Okay, checkbox. This checkbox will have Java as a name. Okay. Then C2 I will create a new checkbox. Then C2 I will create a new checkbox. And this checkbox will have name, that is Python, language name, that is Python. Okay. Then next for C3 I will create a new checkbox, and this checkbox will have C#. Now I have 3 checkboxes. Okay. Checkboxes are ready. Then I should add these checkboxes to a frame. So first of all, I should set the layout of a frame to a flow layout. Okay. This already I have explained in previous video. That is the reason I set. If you have not seen them, go and watch them. Then I should add all these components. Add a label, add checkbox 1, okay, add checkbox 2, then add checkbox 3. All 3 are added. Okay, there's a mistake here. I'll go and make a change. So this is over. Now event handling, I will do it afterwards. Let us run the program and check. But for running the program, I should create an object inside main method and set it visible. Yes, so I will create an object of my frame, that is new my frame. Okay, then I will set the size of this frame as 400, 400. Then I will set it visible to true. Okay, this is over. Let us run and check. Oh, application is coming here. Oh, I said that we should print nothing is selected here. Okay, it's not shown there. So when I click on this one, nothing will happen. I can select and deselect. Yes, I can select and deselect, but nothing will happen. It will not stop. I should go to this ID and stop it here. Then, instead of giving a empty space, I will write here, nothing is selected. Okay, this is better. I will remove these spaces. Then I should do event handling. So for that I need a listener. So let us make this myFrame class itself implements item listener. Okay. Now item listener. Let us learn about item listener. Okay. Item listener is an interface which is having just a single method. So as you know very well that in NetBeans, if there is an error, then it will give a suggestion. So here if I highlight, then it says that my frame is not abstract and does not override a method. So if you select here and hit shift enter, then it will give option here. It is giving options here. So implement that method. So it has implemented that method. So what is the method name? Item state changed. So there is a single method in item listener, that is item state changed. I will remove this line which is throwing an exception. We don't need it. Okay. So in item state change, what I am going to do. Now let us see. Now I said that I will explain you about checkbox, item event, all these things. So while writing this code, I will show you now. See, first of all, we are getting item event. So this event contains some information. Let us check. Is there any information that is useful for us? E.get item. This will give the reference of a checkbox which is clicked. So if C1 is clicked, it will return a reference C1. Now C3 is clicked, it will return a reference of C3. Then get item selectable. So when it is clicked, whether it is selectable or not. See, sometimes they may be grayed, they are not selectable. So is it selectable or not? Get state change. It will give the state. So the state is of type integer. On the right hand side you can see. So integer, it is selected or deselected. So it will give you the state in the form of these finals, constants. Okay, whether it is selected or deselected. Then param string, it will give the label name. Okay, that's all. These are the methods in this one. So you can know what is the state of that checkbox or radio button, whether it is selected or not selected. So that is the main important method in this one. So get state changed. What is the new state now? Who will inform you? Item event will inform you. Okay. So if you want, you can use those methods. Now, next, what I want to prepare a string. So first of all, I will take a string that will be empty. Next, I want to write Java here if it is Java is selected. So instead of asking item event, what is the state of an item, we will ask components themselves, checkboxes themselves. So I will show you the methods of checkbox. C1 dot. Now I am showing you methods of checkbox. Add item listener is there. So yes, when you are handling an item event, you can use add item listener. Then all other methods are coming from component class. Okay, so if you want, you can study and use them. Get checkbox group. This is useful when you are making them as radio buttons. Okay. Next is get label. You can know the label of that checkbox. Whatever the label you have, like we have given the labels like Java, Python, all these things, right? So those labels you can get. And then get state. Yes, this is a very useful one. See, it's nothing, it's just a checkbox. So selected or not selected, that is the only thing mostly we require. Get state will give you true or false, whether it is selected or not. If it is selected, it will be true. Okay, let us look at further. Is visible. So set visible may also be there. So you can set it enable or disable or visible. So like that methods are there. Okay. Get label, set state. You can change the state. So from internally also you can select it. So from inside the program also you can select the checkbox. Okay. Then, okay, if I scroll down, so many methods are there. So that's all. So the main important method that we found is get state. So what I will do is if checkbox one dot get state, if that is true, if that state is true to a string, I will concatenate str, some space I will give. Okay. Then after that, whatever the label of a checkbox, I will get it. Get checkbox label. I can type Java also here directly, but I am getting the label of a checkbox. Okay, get that checkbox label and assign it here. Then same way I will do it for all three checkboxes. So I will copy this and paste it here. Okay, this is for first checkbox. So next is second checkbox and next is third checkbox. It's the same thing for all three. Okay, so I am preparing a string by comparing the state of all three checkboxes. Then I am preparing a string. Then in that label L, I will set the text, right? That is str. So this text will be prepared, string is prepared and set as a text for the label. So yes, whichever is selected, its name will appear. Okay, if first one is true, then its name will appear. If third one is true, then its name will appear. And that string, a single string str, is kept inside label. That's all. This work is done. Then one last thing I have to do is what? This item state change is a method of item listener. So which item listener? Checkbox listener. So this listener should register itself with the checkbox such that if checkbox is clicked, it will inform the listener. So yes, we have to add the listeners for all these three checkboxes. So before adding them to a frame, I will do that here. You can do it any place, but after creating checkboxes. Okay. So C1 dot add item listener. And who is the listener? Same class, this class only, right? Because this same class, my frame is implementing item listener. So this class only. So then I will copy this and paste it for all three. Okay. So this is for C1. I will make it for C2 and C3. That's it. Okay. Everything is ready. Let us run now. Nothing is selected is shown here. Java, C#. Oh, it is showing Java only. Oh, I think I did a mistake. Let us go back. So what is the mistake? Yeah, here for in item state change, I wrote C1.getLabel, for all three I wrote C1 only. It should be C2 and it should be C3. So depending on the checkbox, it should get its label. Now it is perfect. Now Java, C#, Python is also there. Remove Java, Python, C#, remove C#, so only Python, remove this also. Okay, one more thing. I said that it should print nothing is selected. So I should print that also. Go back to the program and here, before setting the text, I should check if nothing is selected. So if nothing is selected, then string will be empty. If str dot is empty, then I should set string to nothing is selected. Okay. This should be the string. Nothing is selected. Now let us run. So inside this Java, deselect Java. Then again nothing is selected. Python, Java. Then remove Java, remove Python. Nothing is selected. So it's working perfectly. That's all about checkboxes. Now how to create radio buttons. Next let us see. It's a simple thing. Easily we can make radio buttons. So actually set of checkboxes are kept inside a group, then they become radio button. So that group is checkbox group. So Java provides a class for checkbox group. So I have taken a reference. Then after the label, I will create an object of checkbox group. Then this checkbox group I should give as parameter to all these checkboxes. Java, comma, what should be the state? I want it to be false. Nothing should be selected. Then checkbox group. See, this is the constructor. Okay. I am directly using the constructor. So remember that when you want to make radio button, you have to give the label as well as to which group it belongs. So you also have to give the current state, what state you want. I want all of them to be false. So checkbox group. If you say anything as true, then that will be selected. Okay. False, then checkbox group. So all are false. Now let us run. See, it is showing radio buttons, Python, C#. Now once you selected them, definitely one of them will be selected. One of them will always selected. Now you cannot deselect all. You cannot deselect all. So only one is selected. So they became radio buttons. I will stop. Now see, initially all of them were deselected, right? So I will take one of, not the first one. I will take the second one as true. Let us check now. So the second one will be by default selected, but text I have not changed. So it is still nothing selected. Okay. Python was selected. You saw. Now Python, if you click, it will appear. So initially I made first one as, second one as true. Basically I prefer giving all of them as false. Now if you ask what if I make all of them as true, so the last one will be selected because first one will select, then second one will also select, first one deselects, and third one gets selected, and both are deselected. So that's it. So for making radio buttons, you have to make a checkbox group and use it while creating checkboxes. So that's all. This was the demonstration for item listener. It is having item state change method. And what is there inside item event and what is there inside checkboxes I have shown you. So practice this program by yourself. So this is an easy program and simple program. That's all in this video.